Yo, 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 what it do, family? It's your Uncle T coming back at you once again with another Tunes Talk. I appreciate y'all for vibing, coming, kicking it with your Uncle T, as I like to connect you with your angels, your ancestors, and your allies as we continue forth and move forward on this lifestyle to supreme health and spiritual power. It's not just a fad, it's not just a phase, it's a lifestyle, y'all. So if y'all are here for the lifestyle, you can come kick it. If you're here for the fad, go ahead and, exit out the front door. Don't let the door hit you behind on the way out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what we gonna do, it's a vibe check. We gonna shuffle these cards and see what's coming forward. Now, I had this lovely opportunity to provide Reiki treatment and also teach and facilitate as a Reiki teacher this weekend. So it's a great opportunity, for myself as a facilitator and for y'all to come and connect with your Uncle T. So if y'all are interested in learning more about Reiki, go ahead and connect with your Unc. So in fact, I'll do a little tarot pull and we'll do Reiki for whatever situation is coming forward right here. So let's go ahead and see what the universe has in store for this transmission today for y'all. Milk Thistle. Peaceful warrior. Peaceful warrior. So we've got Milk Thistle. First off, it's great for the liver, and as the liver's coming forward in front center, the liver stores a lot of anger. Okay, a lot of anger, rage, resentment, things like that are stored in the liver. So detoxification of the liver is great for that whole process. Now within this card, we've got the peaceful warrior. Well, what happens with the peaceful warrior? At times the warrior gets angry, and it uses that anger to help, win the war, essentially, right? To help fight these battles. Now, these could be obvious external battles, or it could be the internal battles that are within each and every one of us. The battle within our soul, the battle within our hearts and minds. You know what I mean? So we see that badger energy, the badger on top. Badgers are extremely ferocious. So some badger energy is coming forward for y'all, just to, add that little veracity and vitality to whatever battles you're facing right here and right now. We're all going through it on some levels, you know what I mean? Some more than others, but just know that, you have allies that are here to help. Just know that, if you remain in the state of being a peaceful warrior and allowing the battles and skirmishes don't let the external circumstances dictate your internal state of being. That's what it means to be a peaceful warrior. Like you can get at it and make shit happen and handle your business if needed, but we want to be in this state of peace. And in fact, maybe we've been ushered too much in our life in this state of fight or flight. There's a lot of us that have had to fight these battles, whether it be externally or internally. And quite frankly, a lot of us are tired of that, and we want to be in this peaceful warrior state. So first and foremost, you can take your Milk Thistle tincture. This is not medical advice. Your Uncle T is not a doctor, but I often take Milk Thistle as a tincture to help detoxify and tonify the liver. It's great for the liver, okay? And the liver stores certain emotions like anger, resentment, things like that. So if we want to let go of the anger and we want to be in this peaceful warrior state, Milk Thistle can help. Also, she's almost got this like Mother Mary type of vibe going on right here. So, maybe some of y'all are calling upon Mother Mary or Kuan Yin or a certain level of divine feminine energy to help you in these trying times. You know what I mean? We've also got the Milk Thistle. It's like a milky substance that comes out, and it's almost reminiscent of tears. So again, feel free to cry. Sometimes the tears, can bring about a lot of healing and things like that. So it's represented by Mars and the moon. Mars is that very direct, forward-moving energy. Mars is the planet of war, or the god of war, right? So we're in that space, but then we've got the moon, which is it's the lunar, it's a receptive, it's emotions, it's more mothering and nurturing type of energy. So again, it's about, I was just finishing a book today, in fact, by Ronan, and he's like a ex-Green Beret, you know, like super soldier damn near, but he's also found in the game of Call of Duty. So some of y'all might have seen him or seen him on social media, seen his book, seen his character on Call of Duty. And I fuck heavy with the whole Ronin aspect. And the Ronin is a warrior, a masterless samurai. So a lot of times, you know, as a warrior, you're fighting on behalf of the master. You're fighting on behalf of the Lord or the Daimyo. You're fighting on behalf of someone else. But then you really realize, what are these battles that I've been fighting? And how do they correspond with my internal state of affairs? So it's easy to go out and fight someone else's battles, but when the war is done, when the smoke settles, now we have our own internal battles to fight. And one of the quotes that comes to my mind is, it's better to be a warrior in a guard. Let me think. Let me phrase this right. It's better to be, it's better to be a warrior in the garden versus a gardener at war. What does that mean? So a warrior in a garden means he has this ability to fight. He has this ability to stand up for him or herself and fight for what is right. But ultimately, we want to tend to the garden and live that peaceful life. Live the state of the peaceful warrior. Whereas if you're a gardener at war, you've never been in a battle. You've never dealt with extreme circumstances. You don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And you're stuck like a rock in a hard place, in the middle of this battle, in the middle of this war. So they say, don't try to ride a bike in a hurricane. Figure your shit out before it gets real. You know what I mean? So anyway, those are kind of the few things coming to my mind. So let's just take it right there. And right now we're gonna send Reiki for this situation, whatever situation y'all are going through. And even more specifically, we're gonna send Reiki to the liver. We're gonna send Reiki to the liver, as Milk Thistle is great for the liver. So again, just go ahead and take a deep breath as we call on your most elevated angels, ancestors, and your allies. And go ahead and be in a state of receptivity and just receive the Reiki energy that is flowing in through me into you. Just take a deep breath, be in that state of receptivity, and just let it all go. Let it all go. Be in that garden and just really embrace the flowers, you know, the scents of the garden, the bees flying around, the little bugs, the ladybugs, you know, on the little leaves, you know what I mean? And just really be in that state of wonderment, that state of receptivity, that state of gratitude, and just let all the battles and all the hurt and all the pain go. Let all the anger go. Let all the grief go. Just give it unto God, as they say, or, you know, give it to the universe. Just let that stuff go. As we take a deep breath in and exhale all the bull crap that you don't want. Another deep breath in. Absorbing that life force energy. Exhaling any negativity or anything that is not wanted, that does not serve. So it's your Uncle T. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I hope y'all have received this as much as, you know, it's helped you. It also helps your Uncle T. So be peaceful, be that peaceful warrior that you are. Know that you are protected. You're heavily protected. The badger does symbolize, you know, an aspect of your angels and your ancestors and your allies that is fiercely protective. So just know that there are beings, your spirit team is there on your behalf. You know what I mean? To usher you into that state of fulfillment, to usher you into this aspect of your higher self that deserves the best, essentially. So, wholeness, it's your Uncle T. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and connecting with me as I connect with y'all, and have a wonderful day. Wholeness.